Hi, this is Eric Cummins with your Southwest Kentucky Fishing Report. Barren River Lake is only slightly up and will be back to summer pool probably by about midweek. Lower part of the lake, especially near the dam, is still low in oxygen due to some ongoing turnover there. Topwater and shallow to medium crankbait bite has been good for bass with the cooling water temperatures. Green River Lake is up about 4 foot above summer pool and falling. Thermocline depth is around 25 foot. Bass bite on medium to shallow crankbaits, swim baits, and swimming jigs have been best on the main lake points and humps. Muskie have been good in the backs of coves and feeder creeks, taking in the cooler water with spinners, topwaters, and crankbaits. Crappie have been in 10 to 20 foot of water near structure, and the trolling bite is still on with crankbaits there. Catfish have been still good on jugs and hook and line in both lakes, with cut bait, liver, and worms up on the flats off the channel. As always, good luck and good fishing, and be sure your life jacket's got your back.
Hi, this is Kevin Fry with your Eastern Area Fisheries Report. Some cooler weather and rain has lowered upper lake temperatures, and anglers catching some crappie up lake at Dewey in 6 to 8 foot of water. Down lake crappie mostly holding at 12 foot and less frequent in catches. Upper lake areas at Buckhorn, Fish Trap, and Yatesville producing some crappie and catches too. White bass are occurring in catches in decent numbers. Dewey, Fish Trap, and Buckhorn lakes holding fair numbers of whites. Best numbers of fish are being found in backs of coves and shallow water near areas of creeks entering them. Shad will also be seen in these areas. Catfish action has been slow to fare, with a few occasional fish coming on jugs with cut bait. Channel catfish have been more numerous in catches than blues of late. With additional cold fronts to come in and cooling water temps, expecting this fishing to pick up in the next 7 to 10 days. Largemouth bass reports have been best for larger fish in those upper lake areas with the cooler water temps. Shallow running crankbaits and jerk baits are good producers in these upper lake areas. Reports of bluegill for larger fish was from around brush pile edges and under overhanging brush along shorelines. Live bait under floater at 1 to 3 foot was being used.
This is Jeff Crosby with the Central District Fishing Report. Water temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s. Due to recent heavy rains in the area, many of our lake conditions are poor, and fishing is very challenging due to high water conditions. Additionally, care should be taken when fishing these high water events. Like always, remember to have your PFD with you. As water temperatures begin to cool this fall, bass will return to the shallows. It's a great time of year to catch a few of these bass roaming the shallow waters looking for a meal. It's a great time of year to throw a small crankbait, a lipless crankbait, a spinnerbait, or a bladed jig along the banks to catch a few of these fish this time of year. Additionally, casting a creature bait or a jig with a trailer along shoreline cover can also be effective this time of year. You can also try your luck at catching a few crappie at our area lakes. Concentrate your efforts on the fallen trees or brush piles, especially the ones adjacent to deep water. Try fishing live minnows and crappie jigs in about 6 to 12 feet of water. And finally, you also may want to try your luck at catching a few bluegill or shellcrackers at one of our department-owned lakes, such as Beaver, Corinth, Elmer, or McNeely lakes. Bluegill and shellcracker can be caught on a variety of lures, such as crickets, mealworms, and redworms. You'll want to concentrate your efforts on pockets in the vegetation or the edges of vegetation. Additionally, you'll want to concentrate your efforts on the small indentions or cuts along the bank. They can also hold a few of these fish. So grab a pole and enjoy some good fall fishing, and I hope to see you on the water.